Hey, what's up guys? So you're looking for an appointment setter or a high ticket closer. You think it's now's the time to delegate the sales, time to delegate the appointment setting, right? But maybe you just want some reassurance as to if you're making the right decision. I understand, especially this is going to apply for my business owners today. So hopefully this is a good guide on when you should be hiring and why you should be hiring, all that good stuff. So let's get straight into the video. If you are interested in our Project White Rabbit mentorship, link is in the description. You go book a call there and we'll see if you're a good fit. But anyways, let's get into this. I'm telling you guys, don't hire. A lot of people, a lot of business owners, they make the same mistakes, and I'll show you guys what the mistakes are today. So let us go to the first point. Highlight text. Don't hire a setter if this is a big red flag for us, because a lot of people, they come to us asking for a setter or a closer. I'm like, bet. How much revenue are you putting in a month? What's your sales process like? What's your setting process like? Do you have one in place? Is it your first time hiring? Right? Well, we ask these questions because we want to make sure our guys in the program are in good positions. They're solid, not some scammy Facebook ones, right? So we want to make sure our guys are taken care of, and the business owner, yeah, we want to help them out, but you got to respect that too, okay? So if you're not at a level where we deem is appropriate for these guys to get hired in, then we'll call it out and it's no problem. So the first issue that I've run into a lot is you don't have a solid settings or sales system in place that's been battle tested by yourself and it's gotten results. That's the big red flag for us. If that's not in place, don't even bother. Cultivate this first, guys, because again, you're going to be doing yourself a favor in the future if you do that. So you don't have a system, basically. You're just relying on outsourcing the sales and the setting. And that's going to lead, let me tell you this, it's going to lead to disaster. Because as the business owner, I understand delegation. I know you want to do it, but as the business owner and you're hiring a team, they're going to look to you as the leader. And if you're the leader, but you have no competence in appointment setting, in sales in the first place, then your whole business is gonna go to shit. Trust me, I've seen it happen before. Because these setters or these salespeople, they're gonna come to you for a question. You're gonna wonder, okay, what do I do here? You don't have an answer for them, and what's gonna happen? Yeah, I don't even want to get into that because it's an ugly sight to see. So make sure, guys, you have a setting or a sales system in place that you can either give to your potential for your future hires or just something to fall back on. So that's gonna be the first point. Second point is you're under 10K a month. We'll say 5 to 10K a month. And this is kind of controversial. People will say different things. They'll say a different number, but from what I've seen, it's best if you don't hire a closer or a setter if you're at this point, right? Because trust me, you're capable of more than you give yourself credit for. You have everyone has the same time in the day. Everyone has the same 24 hours. It's just about how you spend it and how you focus on it. So if you're under 5 to 10K a month, we're gonna make the safe assumption that you're only working with a couple clients, your marketing's not going crazy, your inbox is not going crazy, and you got like days and days of people to reply to, and neither are you booking, I don't know, 5+ sales calls a day, right? It's not getting that bad to the point where you need to hire it out. You can all do this yourself, guys. Trust me, you're more capable than you think you are. Like my old mentor, 4-man team, they ran up their coaching business to 150, 200K a month. Just a 4-man team, guys. So if they can do it as a 4-man team and get to those numbers, I'm sure you're more than capable of getting to 10K a month, 15K a month, even 20K a month by yourself. At the 20K a month mark, that's a sweet spot of looking to hire a setter or a closer now. Because yeah, now the things are in place. You're getting DMs, you know how to appointment set, but you just can't handle them. You don't have all the time in the day to handle them. You know how to sell, but you can't take all the sales calls. You only have 24 hours in a day, right? So that's the point where you start to hire. But until then, go do it yourself, bootstrap. And the last thing is you're just lazy. Right? I'll call it out. You're just lazy. It kind of bridges off my second point where it's like, okay, you're more capable than you think, but at the same time, you gotta ask yourself, okay, do I genuinely need to hire someone? And I'll tell you what that's gonna entail when you hire someone in a minute, because it's not all sunshine and rainbows. You gotta ask yourself, okay, am I just being lazy? Or do I genuinely, I can't fucking do this anymore. I'm getting too much traffic and I just can't handle it. So I need to hire someone or else my business is gonna go to shit, right? Ask yourself that. And until you've actually asked yourself that, then don't hire a setter or a closer, okay? So a lot of you are just being lazy, to be honest. And it's nothing personal, but what you need to do is you need to start optimizing your day. You need to focus, do deep work blocks so you can get all the stuff that you need to get done. Instead of hiring another person, another human being to handle all of those things for you. I'm stumbling over my words today a lot, but the reason I say all this, and it's with tough love, is because when you hire someone, and again, I got this from my old mentor, the same one who worked with the 4-man team and went to 200K a month. And I'll give you a quick example for them as well. So this is literally what they did. This is them, the business owner, 2 sales reps and a setter. And obviously some roles were interlapping in between, like they'd help out with the community. But for the most part, this is what their primary roles were. You've got boss man, you've got 2 closers, and you've got the appointment setter. I don't know why his arm is really long. That's it. And the appointment setter, he was booking anywhere between 8 to 50, sometimes even 15 calls a day. And guess what? His inbox was flooded, but guess what? He still got it done. So this 4-man team guy is my mentor, 200K a month. Because here's the thing, when you hire another person, it's basically like having another child. You've got another human being to take care of, another human being who depends on you to put food on their table. And when you hire someone, let's say you're really good at sales, and we'll call this arbitrary level 100%. 100%. So you're at 100% with sales. Very, 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 very rarely is the person you're gonna hire gonna be on the same level or more as you. 100% in sales. Usually, when you bring on a new hire, and this could be for a multitude of reasons, it could be they're just taking more time to adjust to the new offer, or they're learning the sales process, but whatever it is, it's never really this. It's always gonna be, they're always gonna be operating, even if they're trying their hardest and doing extremely well, they're always gonna be operating at 70 to 80% of what you normally operate in. That's just the truth. They could be doing their absolute best, they could communicate to you 24/7, but this is the level, guys. This is what's gonna happen. So this is the new hire. So let's say you were booking by yourself. Let's say you were booking like, I don't know, we'll say 7 calls a day. So 70 to 80% of that, whip out the calculator. 70 to 80% of that would now be, and again, these are just numbers, they'll be more or less booking around 4 to 5 calls a day. And if you're okay with that, go ahead. But if you're not okay with that, then reconsider hiring. And this is just the appointment setting side of things too. It applies to sales, it applies to whatever role you're trying to hire, right? They'll only do 70 to 80% as good of the job that you do already. Plus, as I said, it's another human being to handle. They depend on you the most. You've got to have leadership skills, stuff like that. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows when you just outsource someone. Because if you want to outsource someone, if you want to outsource your appointment setting, if you want to outsource your sales, okay, go ahead, be my guest. Go on Fiverr, look for someone, and they'll do it for you. And then come back to me 1 to 2 months from now and see how that goes, okay? So this is just the honest truth, and this is just from what I've seen. If you fit this criteria though, if you pass these 3 tests, then go ahead. Even reach out to us. Like, we've got people ready to go with appointment setting, with closers, whatever you need. We'll be happy to plug you in. Just hit my DM on Instagram at Matt Jacob. It's in the description. And yeah, we can plug in one of our guys too. But until you've met the criteria, don't bother. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.